Red
Stop.
wine, good time, motherfuckers. What's good?
Stop.
What?
The intro music's still playing.
That's how we do it every time.
I can't remember. Anyway, so I was just thinking before, you know how I walked out of the bathroom?
Of our RV.
Out of our RV, and I was like, I'm not going to tell you till we do the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You know what the funniest thing is when you're standing up on the the road side of the RV is when we're parked?
What?
When someone pisses and there's just a gushing of piss coming out of the side of our RV.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty disgusting. I'm glad. We've pissed our way across America.
I love it. Hey, like, before we played, fucking Fitz came in here, Ryan came in here. Who else came in? Fucking Mike
Brandon came
in. Like, who the fuck? These people that have never been in our fucking car before was coming here to piss.
Car.
Was that you that told him to piss in here?
Yeah, because the bathroom line was like 70,000 people deep.
That's
how many people were at the show.
Do you notice how many people, like, I don't know if you, like, looked, because if you could, like, see through the pole, like, where you were standing, but, like, the line was the whole set.
Oh, I don't focus on people going to shit during our set. So I didn't see that. It was like sick, there's people in front, but where are the people shitting?
Well, I noticed when I said the thing, I was like, yo, how good's the line of people shitting? The whole crowd turned.
Wait, who's shitting?
Name and shame.
Who's shitting? Are the bands shitting? Oh. Bands don't shit.
That was fun tonight, though.
It's pretty good. I'm pretty sweaty still.
First time, by the way, guys, in not Pittsburgh. I mean, we did Pittsburgh last night.
That was the first time as
fucking
well.
trash.
It's because Brandy Love didn't come to the show.
Oh, fucking, speaking of.
Brandy Love.
You guys will love this. So I made a joke. I said, what did I say? I said, like,
Pittsburgh.
The one thing I know about Pittsburgh is that Brandy Love is from here.
No, you said Pittsburgh, known for the infamous Brandy Love. And then all the guys went, yeah. And all the girls were like, who the hell's Brandy Love?
All the guys, like, smiled until they realized that their girlfriends were looking at them going, what does he mean? Fuck. So Brandy Love, the 50-year-old porn star, didn't come.
She's actually not 50 yet. Okay, don't disrespect her.
She's got to be close. I'm going to do a bit of a Google now. Is that my phone recording? That's your phone recording. But Pittsburgh was fucking trash. No offense to anyone that came to this fucking show. Pittsburgh was so fucking weird.
We must have been good, though, because they didn't boo us off stage.
We did, what was tonight? Maryland.
Baltimore,
Maryland. And it was fucking sick. Nato, what do you think of tonight's set?
Fucking sick.
Hey.
You have to say it in the microphone.
Fucking sick.
Tornado's taking photos for us on this piss across.
Mitch isn't our friend anymore, so we had to get another.
Don't say that. He'll actually probably cry. I messaged him before about our backdrop.
Yeah.
And he didn't get it to us till like 20 minutes before we went on, but it was already too late. I was setting up. So I didn't send the good one. I sent the bad one that you didn't like.
Ooh, how old do you think Brandy Love is?
47.
That was a good guess. She's 46.
I thought she was 46, but she might have had her birthday in the time that I wasn't paying attention.
Right. Speaking of Brandy Love, so our Instagram, you fucking know already. You already know. So our Instagram, like the Red Wine Good Time Instagram.
Jim, can you fuck off? Yeah, go.
Jamie's bloody interrupting.
Jamie's sick. He's being a little baby.
So on our Instagram account, for the podcast, we don't follow many people. But the only people we follow are me, Bassy, the band, and porn stars. And I went on our page today. I haven't been on in a while. And I noticed you followed
a new girl.
Someone else.
I don't know who it was, but she just had really nice eyes, so I put her as a follow. I think she was some kind of fitness model or something.
I saw that you followed someone, so I followed two more.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought every time I look at the page, I have to follow someone different.
I thought we were going to try and be cool and have like less than 10 followings.
Oh, God.
We actually have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I did like a list of shit to talk about, but I'm like, fuck, what's happened? Like, pretty much.
Oh, I know what we can talk about.
What's up?
No, we already talked about that.
What?
The airport thing, but that was the last episode. I can't remember how long we've been here.
So we've been here this is the 5th show we've played, but we've been here for like nearly 2 weeks, I think, because of how long we stayed at Doug's house prior.
Well, yeah, keep going.
That was basically it.
Done. I was saying, you know how we had all those issues crossing the border, like coming from Australia initially?
Yeah.
Did you expect us to have any more issues once we landed? Because do you remember crossing into the United States?
Oh, fuck me.
When
Yeah,
you were
no, so
asleep?
I don't actually really remember because I was drunk, I think. And asleep.
Yeah, because it would have been after Toronto. Yes, you were definitely
I
drunk.
was asleep and drunk. And we had to wait at the fucking border for, what?
Well, we went to the
40
border.
minutes?
Yeah,
Or am I tripping?
we went to the border and we gave them our papers. And they're like, what are you guys doing? Like, you're in a sick band, bro.
That's
He's
exactly
like,
what
cool.
fucking-
He's like, cool. Don't care.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
like, you have to go inside because you came to the wrong border crossing.
Yeah, the guy.
And I was like, what do you mean wrong border crossing? This is America.
The guy
Let
at
us
this
in.
particular border crossing said you should have gone to the other one.
Yeah. Anyway, so
we fucking got
he's
through.
like, do you have all your paperwork for your instruments? Because we have to. All right, we had to like make a list of everything. But that night we were good Samaritans to Bearings, and we took all of their gear as well. And I'm like, man, if they literally look at
they
look at
looked
all
in
that
our
stuff,
car,
we
we
are
would
going
have
to
been
get
fucked.
the biggest fine.
Would we have got fined or just not allowed in?
No, we just would have got a fine because we didn't. They would have taken tax on all of the stuff because they would have been over $10,000 or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Well, fuck
So
Bearings.
the
Moral of
guys
story.
like go inside. They're gonna check your papers and all that stuff. And I was freaking out, but I didn't tell you guys I was freaking out. Yeah, because if they checked it, none of us had the money to pay that
No,
fine. Anyway, so we go in and then we wait for 40 minutes and then we got the best person ever because I was just like, this guy's classic American, just like.
He was Canadian,
It
then,
was-
wasn't he?
No, there's American border crossing,
was
so
he?
you can't be a Canadian letting
you can.
people into America.
What about the Americans at the embassy in Australia?
They're Americans.
But they're doing interviews
They're
to
American,
Australians
but they're Americans.
in Australia.
They work for the U.S. government.
Yeah, but
That's the embassy. That's where it's like American land in Australia. Do you know how embassies work?
no.
Do you?
So you're saying if we're in Canada and we come to the US, there can be no Canadians working there?
No, on the border crossing is different. They can be working in America, not in the border.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. So that night that we went in, there were no Canadians in there. Is that what you're saying?
Working as the border
Yeah.
crossing person?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Correct.
Correct. There was no Canadians working the American border crossing.
Feel like there was.
Because
Why would it have to be just Americans? Because it's on both sides.
yeah, but you're crossing into America.
In the office, it's split down the middle. Canadians go on the left.
No, but you cross in and then they check your bum. Anyway, back to the story.
What the fuck?
Just let me be right. NATO says I'm right. Am I right? He says yes.
No, it's like, what the fuck am I watching?
Anyway.
That's funny. This is the first podcast we've done with two people within a meter, and this is the only episode where we've had nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Anyway, so letting the people know what happened, the people who fucking care, and actually no one cares about us anyway. Anyway, because there's nothing to talk about, so I'm talking about this. And then we walk in, wait about 40 minutes, and the guy's like, "The 4 Australians, get over here."
There's 5 of us.
There was
No, there wasn't.
4 of us.
My bad. You tell your story. I'm gonna turn that down in the game.
Anyway, back to the real story with the person who knows how to speak and knows stories.
I'll
and
listen.
stuff.
I'll listen. It's fine.
He goes, all right. And at this point, I was like, fuck, we're going to get fucked here. Because the guy mentioned the car of the gear. I was like, God, if they ask us, we are fucked.
That's right. He's like, you got the car. You're like, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, pretty sure we got it. He's like, pretty sure? I'm like, yeah, it's in the email somewhere. I'm like, I'll be able to find it. He's like, okay, go inside. So we go inside, and this guy goes, calls us up. He's like, yeah, got your passports. Gave it. And he's like, okay. Stamped them. Took a photo, and then he's like, all right, see ya. I was like,
But that process though took
Thank
like
God.
40 minutes.
yeah. And then I took my first shit on American soil.
Ever. No, I
Ever.
think the first shit I remember you taking in America vividly was the one on the first tour we did with like Pacific, Rome, Bearings, Story Untold,
Yeah.
and you were busting for a shit. It was a night drive.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
You know the story more than me. If
So
you
we
want-
were leaving Denver.
Was it Denver?
It was Denver, and we had like a day to get to Seattle or something like that. I'm pretty sure something like that. Anyway, we left the venue at like midnight, and we're like, we'll drive about 4 hours, try and smash out 4 hours tonight. Everyone
Yeah.
will sleep while me and Gibbo stay awake and drive. Be sweet. But then we decided on the way out, we saw an IHOP because we were all hungry, so we got pancakes.
Wait, was I asleep?
No, that's where you got the watch.
That's where I got the watch.
That's where you got the
right,
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Anyway, so we leave IHOP at like 2. And then we
Yeah,
keep
it's pretty late.
driving.
And that was
I think
that
I
was
had
the
a
night
coffee.
you and me like you punched me.
Punch you?
Yeah, because I punched you that day. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Because you were annoying the shit out of me. That was like one of the first. No, mustn't have been because it was one of the first days, and we were getting our sims, and you were just like mocking me.
No, that was a different day.
And
oh
so
no,
like
but that got you back.
yeah, so
That's when
I
got you back.
punched you that day on the arm, and then you got me back like fucking 2 weeks later.
I was like, you fucking wait. I'll fucking get you when you least expect it.
It was at 2 a.m. at an IHOP, and you just punched me.
Anyway, we leave the IHOP and we're driving. And
So you like saw
and
a
I
deer
think it
on
was
the
like
road,
I
didn't you?
think it was like an hour before I needed to shit.
I was
We were
like, definitely
driving.
asleep.
Everyone was asleep, and me and you were awake. And I was like, "Man, we can't see barely anything." I'm like, and I started thinking about deers jumping in front of people, and I was like, "Holy shit! Imagine a deer jumped in front of us." And literally, like a minute later, this guy's delivering pizza. Somewhere. Anyway,
So we're doing the podcast in the RV,
Sorry,
and we're
there's a
just
guy
looking
looking at
directly
Bearing's
outside.
van with a pizza in his hand.
We'll take it.
Wait, sorry, just inspect.
Bassie's fucking
Anyway, back
shiny
to the
moment.
story. Back to the story. Sorry, he's not stealing anything. Back to the story. We are driving, and 30 seconds after I say that, this deer jumps in front of us.
Because that's what
Little-
woke me up.
Little baby deer, and me and Gibbo just go, fuck!
Did you swerve? I feel like you.
No, Gibbo was just stayed straight.
Really?
We just literally just stayed straight.
Maybe I just woke up because you yelled.
Yeah, everyone woke up. Everyone was like, what the fuck happened? Anyway, after that, I was like, half an hour later, I'm like, Gibbo, can we stop, please? He's like, nah, we got like 40 minutes to go, and I really want to get there. I'm like,
I need
like,
to shit
and
though.
I'm like, we really need to stop. I need to shit. And he's like, can you hold it? I'm like, all right. And then it was already like, I was already at like one
Back, like
1
9 out
minute
of
1
10.
minute contractions between. Like I was about to blow. They were coming quick. They were definitely coming quick. Anyway, I'm like, Gibbo, fucking stop. Please stop the car.
Yeah.
I need to shit. He's like, fine. Pulls over. And earlier, like that, the start of that tour. Sorry, the pizza guy just walked into
Pizza
the
guy's
pole.
come back.
He walked into the pole. Sorry. There's so
Oh,
many
shit.
distractions. Anyway,
No, you got it.
earlier that start of that tour was where we first came to the US, right? And Hopeless gave us those t-shirts. So I was wearing my Hopeless t-shirt after the show.
Oh, so that was because we went into their warehouse where they have all like the leftover merch. And
Yeah.
we like took a bunch.
So I was wearing a Hopeless t-shirt, and I jump out of the RV, and I'm like, "Fuck, I got to shit so bad." I take my pants off and my jocks off because
Fully
I needed. I was just t-shirt and shoes and socks on this embankment, and I take it. It was the best release of my life, and then I looked around, and I'm like, "Surely there'd be a couple leaves there or whatever, something
Couple.
at least that I can wipe my ass with." And I did a pretty wet shit,
That's nice.
and then there was nothing there. There was just dirt. I was like, dirt and my shit, right? And then I'm
Grab
like,
a handful of
I'm
dirt.
like, sorry, Hopeless t-shirt, you're gonna have to take one for the team. So I did the full Monty dance. You know when they like, when you put the towel between your legs and you do the wipe.
The floss.
I did a floss of my wet butt with the Hopeless shirt,
Oh fuck!
and then I just threw it into the abyss of the darkness. Got in the car and Gibber's like, "Where's your shirt?" I'm like, "You don't want to know."
Don't talk
bro.
about it.
You don't
Just
know.
keep driving.
Can't talk about it. Hit the road, bro.
Because I was pretty dazed at that. Like I was kind of like in and out of sleep, but I didn't hear about it till the next day. And you're like, oh yeah, I had to shit into my shirt. Actually, that happened last tour. You the only people that have shit on the RV is you.
Or near the RV.
Yeah, because like I don't know where we're going last tour, but it was
We were driving.
a big one.
We were driving back from. We were driving to Montreal. To Montreal, I think so.
And you're like, fuck, I need to shit, but
need to
I
shit.
don't want to stop.
Yeah, we can't. Well, I think we were late for the show or something.
Yeah. And you just like, we had like a spare plastic bag in the fucking RV, and James went into the toilet, took a shit, Dougie bagged his own shit, and then
Ditched it out the window.
bloody lit
I
it.
bloody grabbed the bag by the sides and I bloody ringed it out the window. Let the little log fly.
Oh god.
Be free, young log.
Our toilet's fucked.
You
out.
served me well.
This morning I walked out to Walmart because we park at Walmart every night, and like 5 of us are pissed in the morning, and like
There's piss all over the floor.
due to the hill that we were parked on, I just stepped directly into like 5 guys' piss as soon as I walked out the fucking door.
Oh, we're disgusting.
Fucking Derek.
But it's better than paying to dump it. So
Yeah, the first tour, like I don't know why we just talk about piss and shit.
Oh, it's all we got to talk about when we run out of ideas. Is there anything to talk about? Is there anything else to talk about? Piss and shit.
The first tour we did, like, so we. Oh, he's gonna fart. Weak. We
Click. Oh, this mic stinks now.
We the only time we would dump the piss like in the tank of the RV was at like a specific like
a flying jet,
gas station or whatever.
Big truck stop.
And then we're just like, fuck that, because it costs money, takes time. So we leave the valve open now, and every piss that we take in America leaks right out the side.
Literally.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. I'm just watching these people. They look really dodgy. Like
So
they're always looking at bearings.
We're in
Baltimore,
Maryland, and every cunt here is the dodgiest fuck I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they aren't all dodgy.
They're all dodgy. We've had 3 people come up to the fucking car and go, "What do you got in there?"
No, only 2 people at the same time.
What was that chick that spoke to you before?
Oh, she just wanted money because she was scraping to get by today, and I felt bad. Because I'm like, you're asking the
I'm
wrong
scraping to get
yeah,
by.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm
We're
sorry.
scraping to get by.
Like, just because I have this RV doesn't mean I paid for it. I don't have money.
Oh, fucking hell. What's been your favourite show of tour?
How many has there been?
So,
Let me
it's
check
been
my
5.
stats.
It's been Toronto. Then we did...
I'm going to go with Toronto because I staged over. It was fun.
We haven't spoken about any of the shows yet, have we?
No,
Toronto was by far the best so far.
I think so, yeah.
Every time we play Toronto, it's unreal. We get received pretty good.
Yeah, even though the rest was sick. Detroit wasn't too bad, though.
Detroit was fun. What was the other one?
Lakewood.
After? Lakewood.
The best sound in the world.
Oh, my God. That's... Okay.
Okay, back it up. Back it up.
Beep,
beep, beep.
Oh, so we played second show tour. We've played Ohio twice. We played Lakewood twice before.
Yeah.
But it was at a different
Across
venue.
the road from this venue.
Yeah, directly opposite. And then we went to a new venue for this tour, and the sound guy was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
Man, he technically wasn't a piece of shit. He just didn't know what the hell he was doing.
He has one job. He's getting paid to do that job.
Yeah.
I had no
Someone
clue.
said if he spent as much time learning how to apply his eyeliner as he did mixing, then maybe the show would have sounded
Did he have
alright. A
eyeliner
fan
on?
came up and told me that.
He had fucking guy liner on.
Yeah.
That was still fun though. I judge it by if I can jump in the crowd.
Yeah.
Then it was.
That's how I judge all the shows.
Decent. Yeah.
Like if everyone's moving and having fun, doesn't matter how we play.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the better show.
Yeah, it's good. Bloody Saxel Rose came tonight.
Yeah, I was chatting to him. Well, I didn't. I said, hey.
Good chat.
Oh, well, I came into the venue and he was there. And I looked at me. I said, hi. I'm like, hey, man, nice to meet you. He's like, you too. And then I was like, I got to go. Then I ran away.
That's
and then I
exhilarating.
I came back and he's like, is he going to talk to me again? I'm like, why is he thinking about me? Because he's like way more famous than us. And then I'm like, I'm so sorry I ran away. I really needed a piss.
No, he fucks with that stuff. He came up to me and spoke to me like when you guys were setting up and I was about to come on stage. He's like, I'm hella excited to see your set.
Yeah, I saw him singing along. It's fucking cool.
Yeah. He's the only one I could see. Like I could see actually like I saw 2 people that I know tonight and like that's it. The rest were like I mean we haven't been here before.
I mean I've seen a couple of fans that I've seen before, but that's better.
Oh no, there's one actually one that I've seen before on the WithCon tour. Can't remember what show she went to, but
Virginia?
fuck me, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the fan that you saw. I don't know.
No telepathy. I have shit memory of names too, so
That's fine. But
that's
it's
all
cool
good.
seeing people come back. Especially we've played the same set pretty much 3 times.
We've played the because we've played the
Except
same
for Famous.
No, we've played the same songs except for Famous for 2.5 years. I think. No.
Well, we played Famous last time.
2.5 years. I mean, so Famous, yeah, WithCon, Famous now, but like not Famous for the first one.
Yeah. But we played like old songs.
People like Famous though. I've noticed.
Yeah, it goes off now. I didn't think it was catching on with people.
Yeah, so like when we the first time we played Famous was like on the UK Europe tour, right?
Well, the first time we ever played it was at that shitty show we did.
Oh my god! So we did this like kind of fundraiser, not a fundraiser. No, it was like a what do you call those shows? Cash
Youth
grabs?
center. It's a youth center. No, it was a youth show. It was like a all ages show they did, but we get paid pretty good.
It was like it was like 2 hours away from like where any of us lived, and
it was across the road where I went to high school though.
Oh, really? Where was it?
Hobbs Crossing.
Oh, true. So we like drove a bit to get there, and then like it was just this weird like, kind of high school auditorium shit.
There's a youth yeah.
Like, we've done a couple of them. We did one where Ian from Stuck Out filled in for us.
Yeah, that was in Mount Weaver. Yeah, and we didn't get our trophy because they're like, if whatever you do, just don't swear. So we didn't swear for the whole set. And then at the end, Jake was like, hey, we've been between you and me. Fuck, fuck, shit, fuck. And then we walked off stage. And then the girl's like, yeah, we're not paying you. We're like, damn it.
We got half the payment. We got like the advance, and then like
Yeah.
we just.
But we actually didn't even get the payment because
Oh, didn't we?
bloody old mate bounced.
That's right. Oh god, that's a topic for never. But the other show that we played, the Hoppers Crossing one, was really weird. Like it was only like the fans that have come to like a few shows of ours. Like,
Because Withcon played that night, remember? It was like every time we play, someone else is playing the same.
yes. Every time we play in Melbourne, it's always Withcon or
Trophy
Trophy
Eyes.
Eyes. But Trophy Eyes
As it is, played the same night as us last time.
true. I think
But yeah.
we spoke about that.
Hey, Dougie! Look at this, our special guest. Come in,
Oh,
Dougie.
shit.
In it now, eh?
Yeah, you're in now.
Doug's in the
I
pod.
don't know how tight is this gonna be.
Well, that might be
Everybody
a
say
bit of a
hi to
squeeze, eh?
everybody say hi to Doug
Hi,
from
everybody.
Bearing.
Hello, I'm Doug. Playing Bearings, and I'm on like.
How was your set? You just came off stage.
That was quite good, but I had to do it with my eyes closed, so it was pretty tough.
Really?
That's true. But I hear Baltimore's a beautiful place.
There you go.
Oh fuck!
You heard
He's
it
just
first.
naming his own song titles. Eyes
Hey,
closed,
when you
beautiful
started
places.
when you started the set, did you know where you were?
I did. I thought, but where you are.
Fucking fuck. What was the aforementioned question you just asked?
Well, you know what I mean. It's one of those things. You just gotta do what's best for you.
You know when you look out to the fans and you see people singing along. Do you feel it all?
I mean, yeah, but usually they got the lyrics so damn wrong.
This is the most whack
You
shit.
know, like I always talk to like photographers after the set and ask them what happened, like what they think how the
Oh,
show
here we go.
went.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a lot of them are like, man, the photos. I try and take my best photos, but there's a lot of blue in the dark. Like, there's too much blue in the dark.
And I hate when venues are really packed too, because I always end up just getting stuck in the door frame.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
very
that's a usual one. Eh?
Bad.
This episode's called Bearings Puns.
Yeah.
How what? No, in all honesty, how was the set?
It was quite good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better than last night.
much better than last night.
What was wrong with last night?
Well, last night we had a bunch of people standing around.
Sorry, we got to sign an autograph. You can keep talking about last night.
I keep talking
Well,
about
the
last.
thing about last night was,
I got two hands.
No, yeah, Doug can hold
here,
it.
I'll hold the mic. I'll hold the mic.
Fuck.
Now we're on low battery.
Ah, shit.
No, we're good.
Oh, you good?
We're
Keep
good,
going. Keep
okay.
going. Keep going.
The thing about last night was
It
there was
was
no beer in the
trash?
green room.
No beer in the that's true.
No beer in the green room. That was, I think, the biggest issue of
That's
the night.
probably the biggest letdown I have when I come on tour in America. There's not beer in the green room every night.
sucks.
Yeah, and then when there is, it's
Thanks,
often well, this isn't too
Hey,
bad.
Marsh.
PPR's not.
We're also joined,
Hey,
mate.
Marsh, say hi.
Yo, what's going on?
The video's
Yes,
this
sir.
video.
Marshall, BYM.
Marsh, can you roll
2020.
us a joint, please? Now? Now? No, don't leave. Can I be in the video, please?
No, it's just me. It's mine and Doug's podcast now.
Okay, no,
I
I'll
mean,
jump
I'm
in.
just hanging, man. I'm watching.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're in it now.
Seats in the house.
No, you're in it now.
This
So
is the unofficial first guest.
you know what? We wanted you to have you on for the first guest too, but now it's happening.
I mean, you couldn't afford me, unfortunately.
Wait, let's
No,
put
no,
it
we
on.
only get
What
you-
about put it on the couch?
Alright, we're gonna move the camera.
Hey, I got it. You keep talking.
Yeah. No, we wanted to have you as the first guest, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
We were thinking maybe we should get some questions. Oh, that's a very big angle. Maybe we should get some questions. Maybe, Jesus Christ. Maybe we should do some research. Ask you how the band started. Where did the band
No,
name come from?
no.
That's the thing, though. The people don't understand a band doesn't start. A band is simply an organism that is created.
Out of multiple atoms.
That's it.
That's exactly
Atoms.
it.
Yeah.
Just 4 atoms get
no.
together.
A band is usually formed with a Mike, a Ryan, a Jake.
And then if,
You know, just generic names.
Yeah.
That's usually how a band is formed.
that's true.
Oh fuck. How was Bearing started actually? Without
Well,
being one of those. I actually don't know.
Yeah, it's quite an exciting story, actually.
Fucking hit me with it.
We were in college, and a couple of the lads had some songs together.
Yeah.
And I was at a party, and they asked me like, "Doug, do you want to play in this band?" I didn't even know him, but they were like, "Do you want to do our like band thing? We're doing this band, but you got to play bass or sing." I was like, "You fucking know I'm not gonna play bass."
Yeah, bass sucks.
Yeah, well, no, bass is all right, but I didn't own a bass rig, so I was like, I'll sing, I suppose, and then Bearing started.
That's sick.
And you just ended
That's
up being
mega.
good.
And then you just wrote hits after that.
Well,
you guys
yeah.
scrap your songs. I got some hits.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, we work with the best writers in Los Angeles. You know, the same people that write for Britney Spears. Ed Sheeran,
Womanizer, right. Ed
Taylor
Sheeran writes for Ed
Swift.
Sheeran.
Toxic. Toxic's a better Britney Spears song.
Yeah.
Do you have a top 3 Britney Spears songs?
Yeah, it goes, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Is that-
Toxic.
Mhm.
And then, of course, my all-time favorite, Through the Fire and the Flames.
It's a great choice.
That's
That's
my
a great choice.
Is that even a Britney song?
That's Dragon Force.
But
Oh,
you
shit.
know, she could have been a ghostwriter. on
I've
that
been
song.
trolled.
I reckon she was a ghostwriter.
A ghostwriter?
Yeah. Just that.
Do you reckon Britney was the first one to use tracks ever live, and then it's a fuck up?
Ooh.
Because all I remember seeing on like when social media started was just like videos of Britney, just like
lip sync, caught lip sync.
yeah.
It's possible.
Same as Katy Perry, man. She lip synced doing a fucking flute solo.
Yeah, the thing, can you lip sync a flute solo?
Yeah, she just went,
But that's technically not. That's technically finger
but she wasn't blowing.
That's pretty much just like air guitar comedy.
Wasn't blowing.
Air guitar with guitar. Have you seen Freaky Friday?
Where they swap bodies.
Yeah, the mum and the daughter swap bodies, and then she's like plays in a band,
Yeah.
and then the daughter has to play the battle of the bands, and then the mum is like on the stage because she's in the daughter's body, and then she's like just pretend to be like Mick Jagger, and then the mum's just like.
I mean, I'll
That's what
say
Katy
yeah, but
Perry
I
did.
actually
That's
don't
what
remember
Katy Perry-
anything.
That was probably one of my favorite movies growing up. That's why I remember
Freaky
this scene.
Friday.
Yeah, it's got a band in it. Of course, it's my favorite movie.
Wait, was that with McFly?
No, that's Back to
That
the
was-
Future.
Damn, something about bad luck with Lindsay Lohan.
McFly. Who? Oh, the band McFly. I thought
Yeah.
you meant Marty McFly. I'm like, that's Back to the Future, man. How do you not know Back to the Future?
All right, I got a question for Doug.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie that a band has appeared in?
Ooh.
Because I know mine.
Or
I know
TV
mine.
show or just movies?
Movie. Mine is Scooby-Doo, Spooky Island,
Who's in that one?
Sugar Ray.
Sugar. I don't know.
Sugar Gay. No, I mean like it's an internet meme.
You don't have to explain yourself. If people came here to listen to this, they
Sugar
get what
straight.
they get. They get what they get. Bro, no. My name's Doug.
Doug's more worried about us getting called out than we are.
Like, God damn it, I like touring with you guys.
I
Okay,
don't
so
even
so
know-
mine is Scooby-Doo.
I don't even know if I know a movie that has a band in it, but you go.
I don't know.
American Pie. There's got to be something in there.
Blink's
Sure.
in American Pie,
Are they?
but they don't play.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
it's just in the
one
background.
scene watching the computer.
Right.
When the guy has like the
Yeah,
like,
there's-
sex cam incident,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Where he blows prematurely and then it goes viral.
I think I've only ever seen Book of Love, American Pie. That's when Stifler isn't Stifler.
I don't know.
I mean, I only know the Blink. I know Blink was in The Simpsons.
Were they?
That's a TV show though.
Yeah.
If we go
TV
TV
show.
show, I would say like One Tree Hill had like Fall Out Boy.
Oh, really?
OC had a bunch of bands in that.
Leah's
one.
been wanting me to watch like One Tree Hill
Actually,
forever.
I got one. Princess Diaries had a band called Rooney in it. And they're these like
Rooney, you showed
indie
me them
band.
the
I
other
showed
day.
you the
They're
other
fucking
day.
cool.
And then they ended up being in the OC as well.
Oh, okay.
Get closer.
This isn't technically a band moment, but in Gilmore Girls,
Oh my god, I love
Gilmore
that
Girls,
TV show.
when the one girl's like in a band with her boyfriend.
Which girl?
Like Rory's like best friend.
The Asian girl.
Yes.
You can say it.
I don't
I don't actually know her name though. I don't.
Guys.
No, she has a name though. I just don't remember it.
I don't remember her name.
I don't remember it. But anyways,
There's
it's not-
Rory and Lorelai.
It's Rory,
That's all I
which
know.
is the same name,
Yeah, yeah.
which is wild.
Abs-
Quite confusing when you're
wild.
trying to get to know the characters. You're like,
There's
what-
Rory and Rory.
How are both of them named Rory? What the fuck? Who would write a show like this? What a dumb script. Why would you make two characters with the same name that like are related and are also main characters? It's so stupid. Anyways,
Okay, so
So, anyways, Tokyo Police Club. Get it. They ended up going on. They're like, "Oh, we might get on tour with Tokyo Police Club," and I was like, "Of all the fucking bands to use."
Wait, in Gilmore Girls, they say that.
They say that in Gilmore
No.
Girls.
Isn't that like one of your favorite bands?
Yeah, and they're like not. As far as I know, they're not like massive in the States. So it was one of those things where I was like, "That's so Canadian."
Maybe they were like small enough at that time to
that it was
warrant
cool.
saying the name. You know, not like we're touring with Metallica.
That's true. It's like it kind of sounds like they made it up, but they didn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Speaking of Metallica, there was actually two dudes that came outside the front of the RV when we were fucking.
Wild area, bro.
Yeah,
it's fucking
there was
whack.
some guy walking around your van with a pizza before, which is like he just like kept walking around in circles with a pizza.
Fuck, I was wondering where my pizza was.
So we were unloading the merch before, and two guys came across, and they're like, "How much are you selling those T-shirts for?"
Yeah.
And Bassie's like, $65 US.
65 US for you, and they're like but I didn't say anything after that. I just 65, and the guy's like, "Oh,
Should we buy some?
Should we buy some?" to his friends, and I was like, "Oh, 65 each." And he's like, "Each? No."
It's like, you guys playing a
and then he
band?
walked over to your guys.
He's like, "You guys playing a band?" Bassie's like, "Yeah, we play like rock." And he's like, "Oh, like Metallica?" And he's like, "Yeah,
Sure, why not?
The funniest stat is like every homeless man in Baltimore wearing Between You and Me merch.
Imagine that. That's how you get your, instead of putting like billboards up, you just give it to every homeless. Your merch, your leftover tool merch just goes to homeless
I
people.
feel like they weren't homeless though, because if they had $65,
For the whole batch though, there was like 100 shirts there.
who are they gonna resell to?
That's what I was thinking. Like, where do you really go with it?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they got their connections, dude.
Maybe they got hooked up. Maybe they got someone who can just like deal it out. Maybe they just wanted to wrap their drugs in it. Who knows?
In our shirts. All right, what is gonna be the best show of tour, Doug? That hasn't happened yet.
Well,
What state? What town?
did you guys hear that?
There's a lot of dead space right there.
Is that your throat?
Wild. Yeah, that's my throat. That was fucking crazy. I don't know, dudes. Chicago.
Chicago.
I mean, two sold out shows. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, 2 sold out shows. Also, Boston's pretty sweet.
I think Liam might be coming to Chicago.
Yeah, you did mention that.
I don't know
Also,
if she's booked
NJ,
any flights.
like New Jersey, might be pretty good.
Is that tomorrow? New Jersey's tomorrow.
Is it?
Everyone checks their fucking thing.
Asbury?
Asbury, yeah.
Asbury, yeah, sorry. It is tomorrow.
Unreal.
There's so many shows, man. Feels like we've played like 100. We played like 4.
I was just like today. I woke up. I'm like, I'm so tired. How much more of this tour is there to go?
Yeah, on stage tonight, I was like, I'm so glad I had a Red Bull before this. Because I'd be asleep right now.
Fuck. I would love a Red Bull. Where'd you get
Yeah.
that from?
I stole it from Brandon.
Where'd he get that from?
Someone purchased it for him because he tweeted it. He tweeted that he wanted some.
Fuck, I need to tweet more.
You gotta tweet, man. Tweet anything. People will bring it to you.
I'm going to tweet right now.
Yeah.
I'll see if
I can't believe we made it half an hour. I'm so glad Doug came.
Because we started this podcast with like,
Do you guys want
We
to see
have
our
nothing to talk
laminates
about.
so you guys can sneak into all the shows?
catch that, zoom into that bitch.
Mute.
What a fucking obnoxious sound. What was I looking at? I was going to tweet. You guys keep talking, I'm going to tweet.
Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was thinking back to bands. I remember seeing Angels and Airwaves on One Tree Hill. That was pretty cool.
Really? Tom DeLonge.
Tom DeLonge was actually. I'm pretty sure they played Secret Crowds. You know that song? It's like my favorite. Angels.
It's off I Empire, right?
Yeah, no, I love Angels and Airwaves.
Yeah. Wait. Do you like?
That sounded like I did not know who they were at all.
Yeah. Cool.
Angels and Airwaves.
Yeah. Awesome.
Is that a joint?
Look at this guy. Just like.
Dude,
Dude.
is that a joint?
Hell yeah!
Bro.
Anyway.
I'm tweeting, I need White Claw or Red Bull. I'll see what happens.
Right, live from the podcast.
Okay, here's how you do it. Here's how you do it, though.
Yeah, how do you get things from fans?
Well, you
Like
just
treats and stuff.
legit.
Sorry. Oh, this is great. This is called Kiss On. It's like
Man.
We Get Cancelled podcast featuring Doug from Bearings.
I haven't said
Should we
anything
just-
that's
should we just call it-
completely on you guys.
Doug
gets cancelled.
Doug gets cancelled.
Doug gets cancelled.
Okay, here's how you get things from supporters of your music. be yourself, and then they're quite nice, and they want to help you out and support you, and so they buy you White Claws.
All right. Well, I've tweeted directly. I need White Claw and or Red Bull live from the podcast.
Yeah, my thing is I got brought a turtleneck once.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, a champion turtleneck.
Fucking what?
I need some new pants.
Champion turtleneck. I got like a T-shirt. Colin got shoes once.
Wow.
We got some absolute.
That's pretty specific though, because then you have to tweet like, "Hey, I need shoes. I'm size 10."
Yeah, but that's the thing is they'll like make a dumb tweet about being annoyed about the fact they don't have like new shoes or something.
Oh, I
And
fucking
then-
wish I had a fleshlight right now. Fuck. And someone gets me a
Did you see
fleshlight.
Doug's face? It just went lit up. It's like, what?
And someone buys me a fleshlight.
What?
We have a band.
It's just because he has an accent. He's just saying flashlight, guys.
We actually have a band flashlight. Do you know that?
Yeah, you guys have a flashlight.
I know that penis sex.
No,
toy.
me and James have one where it's double-ended.
A flashlight.
Fleshlight.
Flesh.
And we use it at the same
You know,
time.
like how Knuckle Puck talk about a flashlight in their song.
Leave me in the dark with a broken fleshlight.
How can you break a flashlight?
Well,
too.
let me tell you.
Holy fuck.
And that is the clip for the promo on Instagram.
Christ.
I feel like to break a fleshlight, you have to have a massive rod. A Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart. A Rod.
Have you? Okay,
Doug,
Doug, wait.
Have
Doug.
you actually ever listened to our podcast?
Can I be honest?
No, be honest.
No.
It's fine because we've talked about having a flashlight before.
Oh, okay. See, okay, here's the thing. I'm familiar with it.
A flashlight?
The podcast. I'm familiar with the podcast.
I tell you what, man. You do the day drives. You need to listen to it.
That's what I'm saying, though. We usually do a podcast, but we'll do like Joe Rogan or something.
This one's way better.
It probably is. I'm kind of tired of his shit. He's always talking about like
He talks about MMA with everyone.
with everyone. Like you cannot know. Yeah, it's getting
Britney
a bit
Spears.
much. She's like, well, once I shave my head, you know.
Did you see that knockout last week?
Oh man, she was like, I was knocked out on heroin the other week.
Back. I don't want to skip this topic, but
Yeah.
have you ever used a fleshlight, Doug?
Absolutely
From
not.
Bearings?
Absolutely not.
Can you be honest with me?
Absolutely not, dude.
Can you not be honest, or have you not used one?
Absolutely not.
Joe's giving you some good press points.
Yeah, because if you say skip question, you're basically just admitting defeat. So you just gotta say absolutely
True.
not.
That's fair.
How long has Jim been sitting there for?
You going
Jim.
good, Jim? Jim's ill.
Jim is in the front seat. He's sick.
Oh, he's not feeling too well, eh?
Everyone has coronavirus now, man.
It's because he got sick from one of our bodily fluids in the flashlight.
Yeah, so me and Bassie used the fleshlight at the same time, and we both climaxed. And then Jim thought it was a coffee mug. So he poured his instant coffee in there. You know, I hope you know I'm joking.
Because he's like, I need some creamer.
Need some creamer. Oh, there's already 2 creamers in here. Fuck yeah. It's like, man, this coffee is thick.
She's like, dude, the milk's like not mixing.
How come this is salty?
The saltiest coffee I ever had.
What do you get? So when you go to Starbucks, Doug,
Yeah.
what is your order?
So I have a weird thing. On rainy days,
Right.
I do a almond milk latte,
Okay. Hot.
hot.
Right.
Yeah, on rainy days, and then on any other day, it's just a dark roast with almond milk and sugar.
Okay. Right. Dark roast with almond milk and sugar.
Yeah.
What is so? It's the same thing, just with sugar, isn't it? Almond latte.
No.
What was the first one?
Let me explain to you. I
Sorry,
used to work at Starbucks.
Okay. Didn't
A
all of
latte.
Bearings work at Starbucks?
Yeah, almost the whole band is
The
working at
same one?
Starbucks. Yeah, well, actually, Ryan and Colin worked together for a bit, and then
Yeah.
me and Colin
You
worked
can
together
jump
for a bit. But a latte is like espresso shots. Like if you get a grande, it's like 2 espresso shots, and
just
then
some milk.
steamed milk.
Yeah.
But coffee is like coffee.
Just
And
like
actually-
Americana.
Here's some facts.
Can
for
you
guys.
hold that point one sec? Can you press the thing on the camera so it keeps going? Sorry for ruining the story. My phone's
Boom.
gonna die, by the way.
Here's a fun fact about Americanos.
Yeah.
Americanos.
Americanos. Americans.
It was actually they're called Americanos because they call them.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, go. Keep going.
We're with it right now. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
good. We're
They're
good,
called
we're good.
Americanos because in the First World War, I believe.
You believe? No.
Yeah.
Nothing is fact checked.
There was I don't know. There was coffee. They didn't have coffee in like the trenches.
Yeah.
I think the French and the Europeans and all that had like espresso,
Yeah.
and the Americans were like, "Well, fuck this," and would like dilute it with water.
Right.
And that's what an Americano is. Wow. It's just espresso shots with water.
Cheap coffee.
Yeah.
Just black coffee.
Yeah, because they didn't like have an
Outside.
espresso,
Outside.
so they would like make themselves kind of like a makeshift coffee.
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what like
I didn't know that.
a lot
Yeah.
of like ramen is kind of similar. It's like they just used like just soup, water, and just whatever ingredients they had
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's cool. Sorry guys, we're just trying to like whip the charger in.
Just fix the just chuck the.
Oh fuck! Holy shit!
Are you gonna go get some more beers?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, because we can't move.
Here, I'll bring you. You guys want White Claw?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh please, yeah.
Come on, tangerine or mango?
Easiest. The flavor you don't want.
Tangerine. Whatever flavor, I don't care.
Tangerine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever the Neck Deep song says.
What?
You guys haven't listened?
Well, I'm more of a Harry Styles guy.
He
Yeah.
says tangerine in the new Neck Deep
Tangerine?
track.
Oh, not tangerine White Claw. He just says tangerine.
Tangerine, yeah.
Oh.
Harry Styles fan though, my guy. Have you listened to the new record?
Yes,
No, you haven't.
I have. Golden is a banger.
That's my least favorite song.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead set.
How? It's incredible.
Fine Line is the best track on that record.
Not at all, but
It has
you know.
trumpet, man.
I mean, lots of things.
Does
have
Bearing
trumpet.
have trumpet? Does Bearing have trumpet? Does Bearing have trumpet? No, it doesn't.
It could have trumpet.
Fine Line, best track. To Be So Lonely, second best track.
These
Falling?
are some hot takes.
Falling, third best track.
What's the track where he's like, don't call him baby, call him what you used to call me.
Don't call me maybe.
again. Da-da-da-da-da.
What is that song?
That's To Be So Lonely.
That song fucks.
I was right. I know.
That song will fuck your day up. Straight up. Just rip your heart open. So good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Alright,
guys
I'm gonna go get some claws.
get some claws? I'll take whatever flavor, by the way. Dougie will be back in a minute.
Dougie
We
will
only
be
have
back.
20 minutes left, so be back.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing the advice line soon,
Yeah, so I loaded this shit up just in case.
but we're not ready for it yet. But
Yeah. We got two.
Dougie's a legend.
We love Doug. You know what's so funny? That we were gonna get Doug to be the first.
And then he just
guest
walked
of
in.
the fucking pod.
Someone was like, they're probably in the RV, and then he rocked in. I was like, fuck it, let's just keep going.
That's funny. We didn't plan on having Doug on at all.
Do you reckon we just put it up without asking you if it's alright to put it up?
Asking Doug.
Yeah.
He's in it. He knows it's going up.
Yeah, no, true.
Do you think he's just talking here and it's not gonna?
No. Yes,
Nah,
that's
it's
true.
going up. First official
It's going
guest.
up.
That ladder
We
is
finally
fucked.
made it. Oh, he's coming back.
Is he back already?
And he's back. Oh,
This
he got
guy-
it from the van.
This guy is lightning quick.
I think he just got mango.
I did. Sorry,
No, mango's good. Mango is fantastic. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, bro.
I still got like a bit of a PBR.
Thank you for sharing, by the way. Are these
White
the
claws
ones?
are hard to come by.
Are these the ones the fans got you?
No, this one's our friend got us.
Your friend.
Right. So we got the value pack, like the new value pack, at the start of
We
tour, and it's like mango, tangerine,
Lemon.
lemon, and what's the fourth one?
Watermelon.
Someone trying to get in? I think it's a random.
I locked it.
Who's trying to get in?
Hey,
Fucking-
it's a rest of
All
bearings.
the bearings are coming in.
Holy
Holy
shit. We got to move this camera so we can get them all in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a claw.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's in the podcast now.
Look at them. They're
What a
texting each other.
What a horrible listen in the car, hey?
Excellent work, lads.
Doug's happy about something.
You guys got
Doug
some,
has just
got
read a
some brand
message
new
and
news.
he
Oh,
is
you can't
happy.
say it now. Tell us later.
can't say it.
You
But
can't.
what I can say is this.
What tour did
I
you
would
get?
like to thank the Academy.
You've
What-
heard it here first. You've heard it here
What
first.
tour did you get just now?
A tour.
Did you
They
actually
got
get,
a tour.
Did you actually just get one?
You guys.
I was gonna rush in here and be like, boy.
We got the Fallout Boy tour.
It's better than that.
What's up?
Guess who it is?
My mic.
So everyone can hear.
Okay, the
Get
mic.
this?
I'm just gonna chuck the gain up all the way, and I'm gonna put it in here.
It's loud enough.
So get this.
Yeah.
You will not believe this. Tour?
Yeah, go for it. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. That's right.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
That is right, guys.
Who's got a lighter, by the way?
We're about to spark this, eh, boys?
Not in here. Can't do it in here.
Never mind. We
For the
have
podcast?
15 minutes. Never mind. I'll wait.
You guys can help us too because we got this advice line thing.
Wait, is this live right now?
No.
We're
Oh yeah.
45 minutes deep, and everyone just fucking came in.
Should we leave?
How's it going?
Bloody blowing like that is at
Yo!
max gain.
This is Max Gain. What's going on?
Mine's probably blowing it away right now.
Alright, so this is here. This is the room mic.
Okay.
Right there.
I think I'm just gonna turn them both up. Fuck it.
Oh god, it's gonna sound like shit.
Well, this one kind of has to be this
Wait,
way.
are
This
you
one's-
guys like
this one's not
midway
omnidirectional?
through it right now?
We're 45
This
minutes.
one-
Okay,
We're
we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave.
Wait.
Quite important.
We should go to the
We're
van.
gonna leave.
Let's go to the van.
Okay.
Are you guys
Okay.
kidding me?
No, we'll come back.
You're
Okay.
not gonna be part of the podcast?
I want to, but I don't.
You're not
Next
part of
episode.
the
Okay,
brand
you
new
can,
red
you can
wine.
be next episode.
Red wine.
We can do the rest of bearings.
Yeah.
You do Doug and then the rest of bearings.
I want to
The-
be.
Hey, to be honest,
Okay.
guys,
All right, you continue.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Chuck
One
my
love.
But
game back
congrats on
down.
the Britney
Back
Spears
down.
tour.
turn it back
Congrats on
Good
the Britney
luck on the
Spears
Britney
tour,
Spears
guys.
shit.
One love.
Respect. One love. Can you stop talking about the Britney Spears tour, Doug? It's done. Oh, Tornado's
That
got
is
a
a
lighter.
massive tour. I just saw it.
Can I? Okay, you can tell me after.
That is fucking ridiculous. Congratulations.
Is it confirmed right now?
Congratulations. Yeah.
I will.
You see it?
Yeah, I saw that lineup. It's fucking huge.
Okay. Don't tell me now because I'm not gonna remember.
Don't
to
tell
bleep it
Jake
out.
he's gonna get sad.
No. Don't
Here's
tell.
the thing. Here's the thing
Story
about
so far.
here's the thing about the music industry.
I'll get fucked, you smug little cunt. Nah, congrats on whatever Britney Spears run you got. The reunion.
The reunion.
Have a shaved head.
She finally found herself. She finally figured it out.
Oh, hello.
What?
I just told him.
He just told me in chat.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Guys, they're doing big things.
You want to think about that?
That is wet. That is wet,
That
baby.
was a wet one.
You don't want to talk into that.
I will though.
No, he does.
Don't tempt me.
Oh fuck! What else has been happening?
Mm.
So what have we done? We did 5 shows now.
5 shows of the tour. And we got
GD's not that bad.
JD's a good guy.
GD is a great guy.
And that's all we can say about that. That is all we can say.
Doug's
GD.
like, holy shit.
Doug's like, what do they even talk about on this podcast?
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. I'm like, you guys are just fucking out here, eh, boys?
Hey, do you reckon when Fitz comes on the podcast, we can ask him about how he's dating his mum?
Well, we renamed him last night. We renamed him Fist.
He's now called
No, that was my one. Fist.
Yeah,
We're calling
Fist.
him Fist for the rest of tour.
Fist.
Okay. I'm down.
Just look
I'm
two
down with
letters.
It's
Fist.
a long story.
It is? Oh, he's there as a story. It's a story.
There's actually no
Do you want to share?
story.
Do you want to share it in the bonus episode?
I actually don't know why he's called Fist.
No, I just called him Fist yesterday when I was getting my fries from fucking Wendy's.
Oh, is that what his name popped up at his Wendy's, or you just
No, I just called him Fist.
you just call him Fist?
Fist.
Alright.
And people, like 2 people laughed. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep calling him
That's
Fist.
it now. Yeah.
Now his name is Fist. Have you ever had a nickname in high school or?
Me?
Yeah. You just
Okay, so
cuz?
no. Okay, so me and all my buddies used to wear skinny jeans in high school because we were cool kids, and all of these jocks. We were in grade 9, and these jocks would sing, "My name is Jonas" every time we walked past them because they would say we look like the Jonas Brothers.
Right.
And I was that's it.
That is not the story. I feel like that is a classic Doug story.
Yeah.
That is a great classic Doug story.
It took us a
That's
good
real.
fucking.
It took me
two
the whole tour.
to figure out when Doug is joking and when he's not joking.
That's a real story though.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's probably where you started telling your stories, isn't it? Did you ever tell these stories? Because I remember the first story you got me so bad, and I figured out that like if I came up and told you a story, that your first reaction was to tell me a counter story to confuse me. So now I know. Now I know your play.
Yo, sorry to cut you off.
And I didn't need any advice to figure it out on myself. But some people, when they have problems, they need advice. And it's about time for our advice line.
All right, cunts.
Holy!
I have
It's the advice line with Doug.
I have an email. Okay, so I'm not going to say who the name is because we'll keep it anonymous. But the subject tag is called advice. Okay. I brought someone that I've been talking to see my favorite band. He says he also really enjoys them. Bought their album beforehand and everything, but he looked absolutely miserable the whole time and was just watching the hockey game on his phone. Did she bring you?
I was about to say, is this my ex?
Going to shows and music is such a big part of my life too. What do I do?
Well, maybe he just had money on the game. I reckon
like
he was
something I
just
would
betting on the game, and he was just like, "I'm getting fucked right now." He was like, "This band's fucking sick, but it's not gonna pay me."
Did you crack that? Sorry. Yeah, no. If that was me, if I was the one that was bringing someone to the game and they were bringing someone to the show and they were just watching something, I'd be like, well, they're a cunt. Dead set cunt. I will not take you anywhere ever again.
Mum.
See, here's the thing. A good hockey game. Good hockey game is a good hockey game,
Worth
boys.
watching in the pit, like you're in the crowd. And
I don't think they were in the pit.
Where could they have
so
been?
here's the thing. This had to have happened at Hard Luck. This had to have happened there.
When was this sent?
Because they got the game
This sent on Monday.
On Monday. So they always have if you go to see a show on a
Could have
Saturday,
happened.
they have the game going on
Yeah.
the TV in the bar on
Right.
Saturdays.
Did
So
this
she had a
happen
couple-
at our show? This might have happened.
If it was Saturday,
No,
if it was
Friday.
Saturday, they would have been at the While She Sleeps show, which was at the Hard Luck.
No, but they sent it Monday. They don't have to have sent it on the night.
Yeah. Well. But did they say watching the game on his phone? I think he said watching the game on his
Oh,
phone.
true. So he's
watching
just
the
like,
hockey game on his phone.
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not even on the
Okay,
TV.
So I just want to say that's not cool.
Not cool. Yeah,
That's
fair.
not cool. You shouldn't be watching games on a phone. Just
Because you
fucking
don't get the full experience.
Not even-
lads. You just gotta dip. Go watch the game at the bar with your boys. Come on now.
So the thing that's wrong with this is not that he's watching a game during a set, it's that he's watching the hockey game on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
No good
You gotta be
sound.
watching with the lads. What are we doing now?
Ditch the
Well, you
date.
going to a show to watch the game, you bloody idiot.
You can't 50-50 it. You gotta commit to the night with the lads, or watch the show with your lady. You gotta pick one.
Yeah. And this person doesn't have to do anything. Doesn't have to change the way they live their life. It's the person watching the game.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
That's all the advice we can give you, really.
What do we even give? No, the person is a shit cunt.
Yeah.
And do not see them
Don't do
anymore.
anything different. Cause
Find
you're
someone
awesome.
else.
All right. This one is
Hockey overall.
This one is titled Philosophical Question. And I haven't read this yet, but we've had it for like a week. This person's stoked to see us play in Berkeley in a couple of weeks. He said he'd be the tall guy in the front. And that will be easy to find.
Is that the subject title?
No, it's called Philosophical Question.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is the question here. When you're in the middle or window seat on a long flight and have to step over someone in the aisle seat to go to the bathroom because they are asleep, do you go balls to face or butt to face? What is the least disrespectful thing you can do? Either way, you can't wake them up.
No, you have to wake them up.
No, but in this situation, you're not allowed to wake them up or the plane goes down.
Okay. Well, I definitely go ass to face. I've done this before. Why would you go cock to face?
I feel like cock to face is more like you can see that you're not going to touch them because you're looking at them.
Yeah, but if they wake up mid thing, it's like your junk is in their mouth.
The easiest way to do it is if you're in the middle seat or the window seat and you can't wake that guy up, you can just stand on the middle seat and then jump into the aisle without waking him up.
You will not. So we had this situation on the flight over here, and you were window seat, I was middle, and we had this guy to the right.
Cunt was in the
And
aisle.
you looked at maybe 4 hours, and you looked to the right, and the guy at the aisle was asleep, and you're like, fuck. And then you look 2 hours later, he was still asleep, and so I had to tap him. Oh no, wait.
No, then he ended up getting up, and I was like, get the fuck up.
Yeah, get up. So you wait for the person to get up.
Yeah, but this question is asking, what do you do? How do you go balls to face or bum to face?
like, say that's not an ultimatum, I would tap the person. You have to tap them and just go, hey, sorry, I need a.
Yeah.
Shit.
But if there isn't an
But-
ultimatum,
If there is one, I will definitely go ass to face because you can just put your junk against like the back of the seat and slide out.
Okay, so luckily,
Doug's got
there's
a
a
method.
solution for this. Okay, I'm developing this new product called the piss bag. Now you put it in your backpack. Fits any bag, any traditional backpack. It doesn't have to be Herschel. It doesn't have to be anything special. It can be any backpack. It's just a bag, right? Fits right onto the head.
Of what?
say it.
My head. I didn't piss from my head.
Yeah, I don't use my head.
From the. So then you start. So you start peeing, and you just you pee in the bag, and you dispose of it later.
So
They
I'm
already
meant
have
to.
those bags. I'm
So
pretty
I am supposed to sit in my window seat
That's correct.
with a bag of urine for 9 hours.
And pull out your dick. In front of
So then-
everybody. And start pissing.
So then when the guy wakes up, like in an hour, you're like, sorry, dude, I just gotta empty my piss.
And then you pass the bag over him and you accidentally drip it.
So could you just give that to the flight attendant, please?
You know that scene in Dumb and Dumber where they piss in the bottles and then he goes to pass it to the copper.
Sip it on Grandpa's old cough
He
medicine.
passes it to the copper and then he bumps Harry and he's like, fuck.
Can you imagine
That's
handing,
exactly what you
handing
can do.
a fucking bag, a plastic bag of your piss to someone? Can you just grab that for me, please?
When they come back, like, if you have any leftover trash, can you give it to the flight attendant? Just give it 3
Yeah,
bags
sorry.
of piss.
Which brings us now to our main point. If you annoy the guy trying to go, you gotta get up, go to the washroom.
Yeah.
The alternative is you using my new product, the piss bag.
Yeah.
It is better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
just can say that to him. You're like, look, it's either I use the piss bag right now,
And you get annoyed that I'm pissing next
you
to
get
you,
annoyed. or you get up and I go pee like a normal person.
Is that
fair.
your slogan? It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Well, it
I
was
love it.
It was once in Epic Beard Man. You ever see that video?
No.
It's just,
I'm using
it's
that
like
for the
a viral
title,
video.
actually. It's
Epic-
better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. That is the
With
fucking
Doug.
title.
I don't know. It was a viral video at one point. It's like these two dudes getting in a fight on a bus. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what's it got. Epic Beard Man.
Epic Beard Man. And they made a movie after it, actually.
Okay, something to check out. Maybe we'll watch that for our bonus episode and we'll give you a review on our bonus episode.
I mean, I've never seen the movie.
All right, we'll give you a review and let you know what we think of
Let
it.
me know if I should watch it.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. I actually, like, this happens every episode. I drink too many beers. I need to piss.
Dude, I'm like, here's the good thing I can tell you right now. You got a bag on you?
I don't have a piss bag, no. Do you have one? Promo?
I can right now, yeah. I can.
Are we gonna plug it? Are we gonna plug the business?
We're gonna plug the piss
Is this the prototype?
All right, here we are. So right here we got the piss bag. This is the piss bag. You simply open it up, Jake. It's fairly self-explanatory.
All right.
Keep talking.
All right. So it's so what I'm seeing is
Oh,
quite small. All right. It's smaller. And all right. The phallus has entered the plastic.
This cannot be
There's some headphones in
I'm
the.
not actually gonna do it. There's a hole in it.
There's a hole.
Where?
There's a hole in that bag, mate.
Where?
It's a beta version. I didn't
It's not the final product.
for promotional use only. It wasn't meant to be actually used in practice, and it's being used.
He's actually urinating.
Holy.
Guys, can you hear this?
Guys, chill out.
That's urine going in a plastic Walmart bag.
Relax. This is a fucking good product.
That is a good product, Doug. I think.
Yeah, when I said it was a beta product, I was just being kind of modest. It's actually been years of.
It's actually
field
dripping. I
tests.
just saw piss come out of the bag.
Oh, it is.
It's piss coming out of the bag.
Never mind. It's just the beta version, promotional use only.
There's a run! Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, throw that out in the street.
Luckily, we're in Baltimore.
Holy shit! Are you going to finish your piss? I think we're done. Thanks for coming in, Dougie.
All right.
Plug. All right, see ya. I'm out. Check out Bearings Band on Instagram and all that other shit. It's just Bassy now. Everyone's left. I'm alone. Oh no, it's so sad. You can't get. Doug can't get out. There's piss everywhere. Red wine, good time all the time. See you guys later. All right, I still got time. I still got a couple seconds. Gotta wait till. Say one more thing.
I can't get out. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in the Canada. Oh,
We're free. Jake, you done pissing?
Give me that fucking beta version of that fucking bag.
We're done. See you guys later.
Thank you very much for watching the episode. Peace out. Episode 7 coming in 2 weeks. Getting hit by sex, laminate checks.